I am going to say good rising to you guys right now. I'm going to thank Spirit for this opportunity. Just to start off, you guys, when I was preparing, like I am right now for the reading, um, I heard Spirit mention to pray the prayer of Jabez. Now, I'm not going to pray the prayer corporately because, one, I don't remember it by heart like that. I literally only remember the first few parts of it, which is to, and I don't even know if this is the first few parts, but it's something about enlarging territory. And they gave that today is the day of expansion connected to Jupiter. So that's the influence that this day can carry, a day of expansion in so many different ways. Okay, so that is for those who may come across this reading. You yourself can pray that prayer or look it up, or it may be significant somehow to you. All right, so today I am just using a little bit of chamomile to smudge. I bought this from my local Fiesta Mart, and then cleanse the energy and put mine on with it. So this smells so nice, so good. It's a very light and soft scent. Okay, so I also used to moisturize today and to prepare for this reading, to prepare my energy. It's not gonna just be a reading today. Like I'm really gonna be talking about something today, but I used my focus, my magician oil today. So yeah, calling in all the elements and everything to help me to do what I'm trying to do, which is to expand in my own way. So, hopping into the topic that I wanted to talk about, y'all, like, look, so I was on the phone with the client, and this came up for me while I was talking with her. But I've had this thought before, and not only have I personally had this thought before, but so have other people. And the thought is how like doesn't always attract like. They teach in the spiritual community, and I'm not knocking the teaching. I'm not even going totally against it. I do believe that where that resonates, where that is true, and where that makes sense, it applies. But I don't feel like that applies in all categories. And this is what I'm going to talk about briefly before I go ahead and go into today's general messages. Before I do get into that, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. I am having a special $10 one card pull readings. Usually, when I do those, I also do clarifying cards. They will be video recorded, as I like to do all of my readings, so you can have something to look back at when it starts to unfold. Um, so yeah, that's still going on as of today. The way that you can set that up, you literally will have to go look at my story, and or you need to go look at my wall posts in regards to this reading. It is a general reading. Okay. So all that information is on a flyer and it's on my wall. I might pin it after this message. Who knows? Now, done with that. Get that in. Let's get it on and shapopping. All right. So now back to the scheduled program. We have heard in the spiritual community that, okay, if whatever you attract is already in you somewhere, or you could literally be putting that out into the atmosphere and just be unaware. And I do think that could be true for some people at certain parts of their life. I think that that's true. But for some of us, and for the people who I feel will be able to identify with this message, that is literally not the case for us. Okay. I can speak for myself. And in speaking for myself, I do believe that those who have had experiences like mine will resonate, which would mean I'm probably going to be speaking on behalf of them. But in my experience, I can remember as a young, youthful young lady, when I came here, I was energetically, I was light. I had a lot of light. I mean, I literally am born under the sign of light, like the sun. That's the light. I was light when I got here. As as a young child, all I knew was the light energy, that of love, that of whatever knowledge I was already encapsulating. Even if I wasn't aware of what the knowledge was, even if I couldn't clearly articulate it because of the, the stages here that we have to go through, I still intuitively knew that I was light. I had a lot of understanding, even if I couldn't get it out. Long story short, I did not know darkness existed. And I want to say it in this incarnation, the way that I came, I was unaware that it existed. In fact, at least, yeah, I think I said it the way that I meant. On this plane, I was not aware that darkness existed. I assumed that everybody was in the light like me. Okay. So I did not know darkness until it was actually introduced to me here. Darkness being ignorance, darkness being anything that would seek to snatch my light, anything that would cause me to act different, that would diminish me, that would make me feel as though the light that I was emitting, something was wrong with that, or I needed to taint, or hide that. That is what darkness is and was. And the way that that showed up was through things like sexual abuse in my life, eventually causing me to mistrust men, to have a authority issue with men, namely men, that I later had to begin to wonder, where did that come from? Hi, good rising, guys. Thank you so much. My mom gave it to me. She just gave it to me. I'm pretty sure she did this because it was she did this to be prepared for, what is it, Mother's Day coming up. So, hi Val. I did not see nobody, y'all. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I did not freaking see anybody right away. But good rising to everybody. So yeah, I did not understand and really recognize or know darkness until dark things began to happen to me. And that began to chip away at the light. That began to dim the light. That began to dim the light. Thank you. Thank you, Katrina. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. So, with that being said, this is why I say that light does not always attract like. I'm not going to continue to go with that because it's just not absolutely true. There are some of us, when we came here, we were light personified. And to this day, we are still light personified. Now, yes, a lot of us are having to reclaim fragmented pieces, right? From experiences, from people, places, and things that actually happened to us. But everybody wasn't in darkness when they arrived here. No, no, no. And I have to personally speak for myself. I was not like that when I got here. I became aware of darkness because dark things began to happen to me. And that is what made me begin to understand that, oh, wow. So everybody doesn't think like me here. I'm literally imagining myself right now as Tinkerbell, right? And I don't know why I'm doing that, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm getting an image of Tinkerbell flying around. Now, of course, I'm a cute, beautiful, melanated Tinkerbell, okay? But what I'm getting is a fairy or a fae. I am a fairy. And I have this light and all of this energy and this healing power to bless anyone who I come into contact, anybody who's able to really experience the light that is me when I am in my full power, when I am in my full authority, when I have no one making me feel like to shine this bright or to speak as powerfully and as matter of factly as you are, ma'am, is an issue. When I don't have that, I am my best self. I attract who I am meant to attract, if that makes sense. Even in the darkness, I needed to experience that because I needed to understand, hey, darkness does exist, but this is what makes you such a beautiful energy to be here. This is why you needed to come here, because that does exist. People needed to experience you. They needed to know that there are people and spirits that exist in this world that truly love you because you are created by the Creator, that truly have nothing but the best in mind when they consider themselves and when they consider you, that would give from the plate that they have abundantly, ever flowing. It will be coming to you. No worried. I'm not worried about me pouring myself out to you because somehow I am always replenished. Somehow I have this love to continue giving. I'm just flowing with spirit right now. I don't even have nothing written. I couldn't make this up. I'm speaking from my own personal experiences. And to be clear, that is what we are here. That is the word. That is the gospel. These experiences that you live, that you go through, that you gain wisdom from, this is the word of God living live in the flesh. That's me. That's you. I did not know darkness until it began to happen to me. All I was emitting was my light. And it's crazy because people they can see your light and they can misjudge and mistake your light for darkness. I was confident. Why wouldn't I be confident? I did not know that I was not all of that, apparently. And that's allegedly speaking, because I didn't know that I was all of that I didn't know that I wasn't supposedly all of that until another person who didn't like me shining my light the way that I did, who could not figure out, why does this little snagger-tooth, buck-tooth girl, why she got so much confidence? Who does she think she is? She's ugly. Does she not see this about herself? How could she be so confident with these imperfections? What? Let me bring her down to size, or let me show her what I see in her. Or facts, what I don't see. Because people who are in darkness can't see the beauty. So they mistook my confidence. They mistook my being sure of who I was as an attack or a threat towards them. But it was never that. I was just about me. I knew me. And because I knew me, I assumed that you or that others were like me. And that was, unfortunately, not the truth. And I began to find out what darkness looked like. It looked like telling me to shut up because you're not cute. It looked like saying, who do you think you are? Why do you speak with such authority? You don't know what you think you know. You don't know anything. In fact, let me tell you that you talk too much so that you can be quiet, so that that powerful voice that you have, that knowing and that understanding that you already came here with, oh my God, that you came here with as this little 7, 8, 9-year-old girl, speaking as eloquently as you did. And I'm the teacher. And if you ask me a question that I don't have the answer to, or that I don't understand why you think that you have the authority at the age you are to ask me anything, I'm going to bring you down to size. I'm going to remind you you have no power and authority here, because guess who didn't know me? I didn't understand that the level of thinking that that I had at my age still qualified me to ask important questions. That it did give me a voice. Others began to restrict me. Others began to put labels upon me. All in an effort to what? Dim this light. But all praises be to the Most High God, Creator, Source, that always in my faith, in my foundation, what Spirit knew that needed to be implanted, revived in me was this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Because Spirit already knew that time after time after time, experience after experience after experience was literally going to be trying to strip this light away. This is what Spirit knew. Woo, let me take a breather. Let me pause. Let me go get me some water because the mouth is getting dry. But I'm speaking to somebody who is like me today. And I am serving you warning that now is the time to actually come back out full force, in your full strength. I know that people told you that you was dark. I know that people made you misunderstood. People made you feel like you were the problem. You've been the light the whole time. So I'm calling you to wade through the darkness. Remember who you are. Remember who you've always been. Tap back into the natal energy, because that is you at your strongest, uninhibited and unencumbered by the darkness of this world, by the confines and the constructs of this world that made you think that you were thinking outside of your minds, like that you were crazy to believe what you believe. You never were. The people here who have began to be conformed to this world are in fact the crazy ones. I am preaching right now. I am the pretty preacher. I am preaching to my pretty sisters, to the pretty feminines who understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Spirit, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. I am going to attempt to read some of these comments. I know that I'm late. I apologize. And I'm going to get into this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for that channeled message. I end the channel message here. But of course, you are welcome to continue to use me through this reading, Spirit. But thank you so much for that message. It was needed. For those who might just be clicking on and you didn't know what I was talking about, the main point, the main subject, the main idea is that there are those of us who came here and we were light, always have been, always were, and always will be light. And many of us are coming back to that. We did not attract darkness because we were dark. We actually attracted the darkness because we were the light, period. That is the main subject. If that was not crystal clear before, I hope that in this moment that is clear. We did not attract the darkness because we were dark. We did not attract. You did not attract that darkness because you in fact were dark. This is only for those that that's true for. This is not for you if it's not your truth. If you were in darkness, in ignorance, in error, being totally selfish, totally, then this is not yours. But I'm talking to those who you know who I'm talking to. You came here with nothing but love and this light that you already walked in to give. That's all you've ever wanted to give. That was all that was ever on your mind. It was your only intention, and yet it was mistaken and mistooken and mislabeled as dark. That's who I'm talking to. All right, let me go ahead and look through some of these. Let me go back over here. I already spoke. Come on, dark feminine. That's what Katrina Reve says. She also says, I love the streaming. I said, thank you so much. Val said, facts. Katrina said, I had to pick myself up out of darkness, out of dark experiences. It's up to me not to become what was done to me. Facts. Yes. Oh my God. Let me go get these glasses, y'all, because right now it's not. I'm not at my best. But when I'm channeling, I obviously do not need my glasses when I am channeling because that ain't what I'm looking at. Not at all. All right, I can see so much better. I had to pick myself up out of dark experiences. It's up to me. Yes, through the dark, I see light. How I'm a no light without dark. Facts. Right. I never knew why they take me like that. To this day, it rubs folks wrong. Girl, they think, no, I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to hide nothing. Um, they think it to be fake confidence. They never saw nothing like it. Facts. I remember people thinking that I was fake. I literally remember thinking that I was fake. People thought I was a whole fraudulent. I don't know what the hell I just did, but I like it and I think I want to do it again. How did I do that? Oh, okay. So I can just click on them. Boom. So people used to think that me smiling at them, they thought my smile was fake. I remember girls literally disliking me just because they were like, there is no way you're this happy for real all the time. They just could not understand that. They're like, no. All right. Katrina also says, you talk too much. You talk a lot. Dang, right. I do. Y'all don't speak with conviction enough. The fuck? Oh, Val Miller says, you on fire. Come on. I'm so grateful. That is facts. That is the truth. I think I've read most of the comments that came through. I'm gonna go ahead. My husband said that about me. 31 years. 31 years, and I'm still positive. I'm telling you, now when some of those same young ladies who could not stand me back in the day, in high school and middle school, whatever, I remember getting fought. I got beat the fuck up because of me being myself. In fact, let me tell you what else I learned. People like us also be truth tellers. Speak the truth. Not even trying to be nasty, not trying to be sassy, not trying to be shady. We actually will say true things. We'll say what we mean what we say. And people look at you like, oh, how dare you speak that way? How dare you tell us the truth? How dare you speak? Like, I remember getting into a fight with a girl. Her name, I think, was like Frederica or something like that. I was at Cullen Middle School. This girl beat my ass. She was talking about me. She was ranking on other people. And I told her that she was really only talking that way because that's how she must have felt about herself. I'm like, I'm beautiful. I just spoke my truth. And this girl was livid. The people laughed at me and what I said because I had nerve enough to be as little as I was and just speaking. That's all I ever did. Got beat up. Okay. And that's actually how a lot of my fights happened. Not because I started anything, but because I was going to finish it with my words, or so I thought. Listen. Anyways, let's get into this reading. This has been a reading for sure, but let's get into it. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for these messages that are about to come for the collective, for the highest good, and for the highest good of all. Connected to me. All right, we got 3 cards, really 4, because that one to me is doing something. What hit the table first? This will be the last card now. This hit the table first. So I'm just going to pull them up. Yeah, man. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. What? Yes. All right, so I'm hyped right now. And of course, I'm just saying yes over and over and over again. Not really understanding why. I'm going to pull this card. Look at this. This card is out. 4 of Swords. It is literally also the last card from out of this other deck that fell over. So I don't take that shit lightly. We have 5 cards. There's a change. Change that is here. Conflict that's bringing change. Let me go ahead and get into this reading for y'all. The cards are as follows. All 4 of these came out at the same time. So they are telling a story, if you ask me, together. The World. And I'm going to read it. The world card is here. This is in the upright. This is a completion. This is something being finished, being fulfilled, brought to its maturity. I see it. 5 again. 5 again, she says. It says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. So be proud of yourself. I kid you guys not. As I was preparing for this reading, I've got something on YouTube that I enjoy listening to, and it's a frequency. And I remember seeing a horse. It was a white horse, and it was running unbridled in a beautiful pasture of green. And I just remembered seeing this, and Spirit was talking about freedom. It was talking about being free to do whatever. Even if you're not aware, you are free. Somebody, this is resonating with somebody. I don't know who that's for. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to say it's me, and it's whoever else this message is going to be for. There is a freedom that is already happening for you. It includes you. Be proud of yourself, Spirit said. Truth is coming, baby. Truth is coming. I'm seeing the butterflies, Miss Val. I'm seeing the butterflies. Justice is here. Truth is coming out. This is karma, karmic completions. It says be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. And then it says you will win if your position is one of integrity. So let me tell you about the lights that I know. The light people that I know, all we know is integrity. All we know is integrity. Even when it sometimes harms us, we still operate in this integrity, in this truth. If you ask me, it is integrity that has kept me in this particular cycle. It is me wanting to be sure that I am being honest, forthcoming. It is for the good of all involved that I am doing or not doing what I am not doing, or doing what I am doing. And all is about to be made very clear, not just for us, because those of us who are operating in the light, we can clearly see. But those who we may have been entangled with, ensnared with, enveloped with, encompassed by, they were not able to see clearly. And no matter how many times you've tried to express it, no matter how many times you've tried to peacefully, calmly, as rationally and lovingly as you know how, present this information, present this knowledge, not for you just to look good or just to have your way, but for them to understand what is taking place and maybe where they are in the scheme of things, because Spirit has allowed you to be able to see that. They instead twisted everything you said. They took everything and they said that you were wrong, that you were mean, that you are lying, that there is some darkness in you. What is wrong with you for telling me this truth like this? Have you no shame? Do you even really love me? Do you even really like me? Do you even want me? Do you want to be here? Do you love anyone besides yourself? These are the questions that some of us who I'm speaking to will have. You've heard this before. And the truth is, if you are like me, your response is, yes, I love you. This is why I tell you the truth. Yes, I care about you. This is the reason why I'm trying to make it clear, why I am trying to make it plain, why I am trying to help you see, why I am shining this light. And all it has done for these people who I'm speaking to, all it has done for you is cause you to be looked at as a villain, cause you to be tried, cause you to be, hey, well, why don't you just dim this light then? Why don't you tone it down a little bit? You're doing too much. You're being too extra. So why don't you just change your frequency a little bit? You are actually right. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're saying is actually true. It's true about what you're speaking. It's true about me. I actually can tell that you can even see me clear. But listen though. Chill though. Chill for me. Why don't you change a little for me? And some of us, we did it. We did it because, we wanted to make sure that we weren't being too proud. We wanted to make sure that this person knew that we loved them. We were on a high horse, not because we just see ourselves as so sedity, but just because we are the light. That is the standard. We have been the standard. So even when we don't recognize that we are the standard, there are others who recognize that we are, in fact, the standard, which is why some of them could not stand us. Why to this day, this very moment, they cannot stand you because you are the standard. And you don't even try. You just are. God damn it. I have to work hard for this. And here this person coming in and they just a butterfly just floating around, this fairy touching everybody, dazzling them. I bet you that she's not really like this. I bet you that he not really like this. Okay. And it doesn't mean that we don't have some heartache and some pain and some heaviness and some grief and some sadness sometimes and some confusion. That's not what that means. But what it does mean is that in those moments of solitude, when we have to recharge, because the sun has to rise and it has to set, and then it does it all over again. In those times when we are in our own darkness, if there is such a thing, which I do believe it is, because when we come here, we have to take on experiences that help us to be able to identify with those in the dark. Because when you're only the light, you actually don't really know much about the darkness. And so when you have been a bearer of light, of truth, of knowledge and information, that's what you have to offer. So you've come here to this plane to experience darkness, but not to experience it so that it will extinguish your light. No, not at all. Your light is strong enough, thank God, to still be the light. Even though you experience darkness, even though you are literally encased with darkness, you are still the light, and you have the light that the darkness needs, that those who are in the dark need. And you are bringing that. And for those of you who stopped for a minute, it's okay, because this is your reminder to get back up. This is your reminder to dust yourself off and ding, allow this light to begin to shine, to flow again through you. Get your confidence back up. Because I will assure you, at 3-3 on the clock, you have known that that's where people attack you the most. They try to make you feel like you're not who the fuck you are. They try to get you to question your own sanity, your own line of thinking. Only because theirs does not match yours. And they automatically make you the one in the wrong. Moving on, let me get on. Justice is here. So you've got completions, karmic justice. All is about to be revealed, or all is being revealed. Clarity is in fact coming here. I do feel like those who have been operating in the light to the best of your ability, you and the things that you've been talking about, it will be made clear to those you may have been trying to talk to who couldn't see. But now you don't even have to work hard to share. I've got 6 of Cups here. This is a innocent, loving, friendly, childlike, emotional connection here. And I cannot help but see this angel standing at a distance, watching this take place, and it almost looks as if it is being facilitated, officiated. This angel is making this happen, it seems, or bare minimum, so grateful to spirit to be in the presence of a divine alignment, a divine assignment, just of love, of kindness, of somebody being tender to another. This is reciprocity. Somebody is giving here. It looks like the male is giving first, and the young lady is ready to receive, but she also has something to give. Six of Cups can deal with exes. It doesn't have to be exes at all. You may not have ever actually been together, but there has been some type of connection between the two of you that is magnetic, almost magical. It doesn't make sense to those who are not in the light, meaning to those who are not in the know, in the knowledge. It doesn't make sense how this works, but it does. Let me read this. It says, children or childhood. It can deal with revisiting old dreams and plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, or romanticizing how things used to be. I'm going to start to clarify in a moment. I'm going to get through these cards and then we're going to clarify. This is who's coming back. The Emperor is who is coming back. The Emperor is coming for their Empress, period. That may be the name of this reading. The Emperor coming for his Empress. This is the divine masculine coming for the divine feminine, period. It says logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure, and or discipline. Also, let me be very clear. This could also be the Emperor within the Empress coming out as well. Let me be very clear. This could be the Empress getting into her place, getting into the balance of her masculine energy. But I have to admit, I really feel for some of us, this is both of those things happening. Because that is where the divine feminine is, and that's what's happening for her, she's also going to be bringing in her Emperor, period. It's right here on the table. Last but not least, we have the Four of Air here in this card. This is a meditative state. This is a Zen-like state. This is this can be for meditation, retreat, solace, okay? Much needed time, a pause in people's minds, a rest of someone's minds. Our minds are about to be at ease. Literally, we are about to be able to rest our minds, and from that space, we'll be creating. That's beautiful. Here it goes. It says, insights that come from meditation. The need to rest or take a vacation. Some of you guys, the vacation is literally, you're about to be on the vacation of a lifetime. Up until this point, your life has not been a vacation. Up until this point, it has actually been work. Even if you're not working a traditional 9-to-5 job, please understand what I'm saying. This is not that. Up until this point in your life, your whole life has been work. It's the work that people don't really understand in this plane unless you gotta know. You either know or you don't. Some of us, your life has been nothing but work, 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 work. All these lessons, you've been having to learn these lessons, but they're for a reason. That was the work. That was the prerequisite for this vacation. Your time has been put in, says Spirit. Your time has been put in, says Spirit. You have been approved for this vacation. Woo! This Sabbath that you are about to experience, this place of being of clear minds, able to clearly create, speak. Be careful what you guys start speaking from this point. It's about to be happening like this. I mean, let's be clear. You've always been powerful. You've always gotten what you said you wanted, always. Even when you were manifesting and creating chaos, you always got what you said you wanted. Hear me. Everything you got what you said. So be careful. Spirit says the need to rest or take a vacation. It can also deal with allowing yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion. Get more help. Some of us will be getting a reprieve from this. Let's get into clarifying. Spirit, please show me the world card. Show me the energy surrounding this world card. Thank you so much. Give it to me straight, no chaser. Look, man, the devil came out clarifying the world. That's what's coming to an end. No more opposition. Karmic cycles completed. Fear, codependency, negative behavioral patterns, negative mentalities, attachments. That's ending. Spirit, give us more. Straight, no chaser. More. Page of Swords. It may not be crystal clear just yet. Some of you guys are going to be getting a message from, or there will be a conversation with someone who has the King of Pentacles type energy, a family man, a husband, a business partner, a benefactor. Whoever this is, they have a lot of resources, a lot of wealth. There's a conversation that will be had. It's possible this person could also be a hardworking, reliable person. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, Virgo. I'm going to say heavy on the Cap energy though, since the Devil card did come out. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles here. That's the counterpart to the King of Pentacles. What's happening? Show us more. Show me more. What's happening between this King and Queen here? This is who I feel like could have been in an attachment. Knight of Swords. I feel like this was a dispatching, an assignment. There's going to be very quick information about what to do next, the next steps. These are orders, marching orders. Spirit, show me. Thank you so much. I asked you to show me and you have. Quickly. I'm seeing the Two of Wands. There's going to have to be a conversation about what now. Now that we know what we now know, what now? How will we be proceeding forward? Coming up, making plans. Now that we know this truth, or now that somebody has spoken a truth. If they haven't spoken this, let me tell you, Spirit is literally allowing experience to happen. Experiences to happen that are showing you guys what's happening or showing you what needs to happen right now. Justice. That's the truth. Balance is being restored. Somebody, I believe what's happening is there's either going to be this coming together or there is a moving on from. With the Chariot. Somebody's dealing with a car. Somebody could receive good news about something dealing with a car. Some of you guys, this is just about forward movement. It was 444 on the clock. Forward movement, progression. Now is the time to take action. Now we can go forward. Yesterday, somebody was stuck. But now they're not going to be stuck anymore. So just to clarify that, I feel like I said, karmic completion. Whatever information needs to come forth, whatever scenarios must play out for this truth to be revealed to all parties involved, that is what will be happening so that this completion can come on to its, so this thing can fully run its course. I am seeing the Three of Cups with the Justice. that is going to be soul tribe and soul family pairing together. That can literally be a reunion or a reuniting of something or someone. I see the Five of Cups. This could very well be very heartbreaking. It could just be heavy emotionally with the Five of Cups here. Somebody is in some form of despair. And maybe the reason why they're in this despair is because they want to reconcile or something. I do feel like somebody is remembering the time. Like I'm hearing the Michael Jackson song, Remember the Time. Somebody's Five of Cups energy is what's going to provoke them or move them forward. They're remembering something that they had. Ace of Cups. This could be what is ushering in a renewal, a revival of love. I told you guys a couple of days ago, I want to say it may have been on Wednesday or Tuesday. I told you guys about a dream I had about twins, a fraternal set of twins. How it was something that was dead, but this is coming back to life. The love is what is calling to these beings, and they will be revived. Woo! The love is going to be revived. Listen, I cannot make this stuff up. It's stuff from years ago that's coming back to me that's beginning to make sense. Wow, wow, wow. Miss Val says 5 again, and she also says, we got the news about the vehicle a few days ago. And then she says 222. Wow, Lord, if you don't just, hey, do your thug thizzle. I'm just a vessel here. Yeah. Two of Cups. There is a reconnecting of soulmates ready to be in union. Both people I'm talking about both of these people ready. By the full moon, something will have taken place by the full moon, whether it's just an energetic shift or if that energetic shift causes someone to do something in the physical plane. There will be a conversation about reconciliation, or there is going to be downright reconciliation. For some of you guys, somebody is moving, or this is what people are moving towards, union, where two people are on the same page, whether it's a brand new connection or if there is a connection that was already in existence, being refueled, flame reignited, revived, like I've been saying. That's coming back up. Movement will be happening, forward movement. Somebody could literally be moving to another residence, change of residence here. Some of you guys, for those who are going to be going on vacation with your person, whoever this person is, you guys could be going on a cruise. You guys could be going on a road trip. You guys could go on the vacation together. And it is for the purpose of bringing you back together, just like this. And spirit doesn't only deal with feelings and emotion. That is also the spirit. It is the core. It is that you cannot always see, but that's what moves everything. Spirit moves everything. Listen. Annabelle says, I'm on the way to board a cruise with my bestie right now. Cannot make any of this up. Woo! And that's 5 cards that I have right now. And I feel like I can stop. I'm just trying to be nosy, Spirit. Is that if there's any more, give it to us. If there's not, okay, well, Spirit says that there is the more. This came out first. Let's look at this. 8 of Pentacles. With this justice, guys, I'm telling you, somebody is ready to put in so much work. It's not even funny. This could be your energy or the energy of the person coming towards you. Okay? But effort, hard work, effort that's been put in, skill set that has been being touched. Okay? If you've been walking in your gift, if you've been walking in your calling, if you've been educating yourself, whatever effort and work you've been putting in, That is what's culminating on your behalf, you guys. And it is going to have you sitting pretty. For some people, this is entrepreneurship. For others, you could still be working for someone else, but your work and effort is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. This is about recognition as well. This is about recognition. So whoever has been putting in this work, understand that you are going to be well compensated by way of people knowing who you are, by way of people knowing who and where they need to go and come, how much they need to bring in an offering with them. All of that. Let me see. Can I put my Cash App in here? Because I forgot to do that. I am accepting donations as always. I'm accepting donations as always. Y'all can go ahead and bless your girl. But yes, this work is paying off, y'all. It is paying off. Miss Val says you called 5 energy 4 times. She also said planning a trip as we speak. Yeah, effort is being put in. Whatever effort that has already been put in, it is being rewarded with this justice energy. And all will be made clear. The next cards that came out, you cannot make this up. The Emperor is showing up yet again. Aries energy, Taurus energy. That's the divine masculine. The moon. This is something that for some people, you may not know how this is going to happen, but energetically, the divine feminine, I believe you can feel it. The moon card came out in yesterday's reading. In the overall energy, the moon card, it didn't come out. Actually, I'm saying that wrong, but I saw it at the bottom of the deck, and I do believe I was led to call it out. The moon is something that we can't even see happening. It's going on behind the scenes. It's what's being kept, what's being hidden. Ace of Swords. Some of y'all don't see this truth coming, baby. You don't see this epiphany. You don't see this clear speaking. You don't see this clear communication. Not in the physical, let me say that. But energetically, you can feel it. Somebody can feel this. But it's coming. Somebody gonna actually say something, and it's gonna be like ding, as if the heavens opened and deposited this message just for you, just so that you can hear this truth, just so that you can know that the whole time you were probably right. Woo! The eagles represent something. They represent flying high, seeing things objectively and clearly. They represent wisdom and knowledge, precision. For some of you guys who are like me, you are powerful spiritual houses. And the message that are delivered to you for yourself or for the people are always delivered with accuracy and precision. Even if you could not always see that, even if you were somehow confused about how things were going to work their way, let me tell you though, precision. Go ahead and acknowledge the fact that you are powerful. It's okay. It's okay. My divine feminine brother or sister, it is okay. It's time for you to call a spade a spade. You are powerful beyond measure. Your spirit team didn't told you. Your spirit team didn't put you on game. The only reason why you've been playing it safe and playing it small this entire time is because of the naysayers, the darkness that did not understand your light. I told you, Spirit is calling us out of that now. It's time for a change. The tables have turned. It's already turned in the spirit. And now you're about to see that made manifest abundantly in reality. Not only you, this is on a grand stage. The cycle has ended and a new one is beginning. The next cards that came out, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy showing up here. The wheel can deal with all fixed signs, so Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. That could be in your natal charts. It can be in where the planets are currently. It could just be signs that are influencing what's happening. The Hanged Man, we were on pause. We were paused. We were put on hold for a moment so that we could get clarity, so that we could do some soul searching, so that we could experience what maybe our twin had been trying to show us before that somebody couldn't understand just yet, because they were still trying to come out of their darkness. But oh my, now they have come out of their darkness into the marvelous light. And now guess what? They're looking for the light now. They no longer want to deal with anything that was in the dark, anything that is going to remind them of the darkness. They want the light. They are not only wanting of the light, because I'm going to tell you, there are some people who wanted you because you were the light. They understood they did not have it, but they wanted it for themselves. But it was selfish. They didn't want it to actually take over them. They just wanted to have it and possess it and be able to contain it and cut it on and turn it off whenever they wanted. But see, that's the thing about this type of light. It's directly God-given. You can't cut this on and you can't cut this off. And that was the problem for some people. And if you ever got with your twin while they were in their darkness, you may know what I'm talking about. They wasn't ready. Now they're ready for the light. 7 of Cups. There is a decision that they're making, or there were things that they did out of fantasy, out of hopes, dreams, desires, but never really putting in the real effort that it needed to solidify it. And maybe that's why it was on hold. That's why it was on pause. But now, with the Star card showing up here, it's making me feel like a vision or a dream is becoming real and actualized. There's about to be something recognized. I don't know exactly how. The Star is Aquarius energy, 7 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But I feel a dream is becoming real. It is a very therapeutic dream, a humanitarian type dream, a miracle. What a lot of us are about to witness is a miracle. Moving on, show me the 6 of air. Show me the 6 of air. The Fool card coming out first. A new beginning with something that could have been from the past. Childlike, pure. It's a new beginning. It's the time. This is divine timing. A choice that somebody is making. All is being revealed, made clear. Judgment card could be Scorpio energy. Look, if you looked at this, look like all the angels being called. Huh. The angels are being called. The angels are being called. It's time for you angels to get together. Some of y'all gonna have to emotionally disconnect from somebody else, walking away physically also. Y'all may have already walked away or emotionally disconnected from this person. Woo, 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 woo. Listen, I can't. All right. Some of you guys have already been emotionally disconnected from this very person that's being called back to you. But when they come back this time, they're giving reciprocity. They're finally going to be giving you all their love, because they finally dealt with self-love, if you ask me. And it's funny because now they're ready to give you the love, but you already good now. This is somebody already being content. Somebody's already content here. I don't even need nothing from you now. I know this now. I've always known it, but I forgot, but I'm back on it. Val Miller says, where's the Cash App? I just put it back on the screen, Val. Thank you so much for asking. This is so funny. I feel like, okay, a yes is going to be here as well. But I feel like it's funny. It's like now I think this is for the divine feminine with her masculine. It's like if somebody coming and ready to give this love now, and I low key, I'm hearing they're going to be tripping over themselves trying to get it to you. They are so ready. They're not just ready in the Six of Cups and the ethers. They're not only ready in their feelings, but I'm talking about they finna be putting their money, their resources where this love is. It's gonna be there. So, but it's funny now because now the feminine I don't even care what you do. Like, and I don't mean that negatively. It's just like, I'm good. I am so sure of myself now, so content within myself now. And I think that's so beautiful for this to happen. This is also to me why he gonna be tripping trying to give it to her. All right. Val Miller says, I decided to follow. Let's show this on the screen. I decided to follow the moon more closely this week. I could feel and see the power of the 5555 energy of change for days. It hurts. 555 aligns the material and the spiritual. My dreams are coming true. I believe it, Miss Val. I promise you I do. Spirit, is there anything more for the Six of air? I mean, for the Six of water, I'm sorry. Yeah. So in times past, there could have been a new beginning that has started and it seemed very real. There was an offer that came in, seemed very solid. That was a wedding, a marriage, a commitment of some sort. And it was, but it's come to its end. And it's bittersweet. This is bittersweet here. No matter which way, it's bittersweet. I do feel like this thing that was very real is coming to an end. It is completed now. That mission has been completed. Your assignment is done. And even if you don't think it's okay, even if it don't feel right now very much like it's okay, it is okay. It is okay. You have fulfilled this contract. For others of you, this can literally be this energy of, you tried to do something new, you committed to something with someone, and it turned out that shit fizzled. It fizzled. It may have fizzled fast, it may have fizzled slow, but it fizzled. And it's over. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm also feeling like there could be a delay here as well for some of you guys. I think the delay could be for some people, they're not going to be ready to just let go because this felt so real, right? But I need you to understand that it is time to let go. And if you do not finally let this go to rest right here, this Ten of Swords energy, this thing that you know needs to come to a close, but you just are having such a tough time walking that thing out. If you keep holding on to this, it's only delaying this, which is very, very real things coming through for you in a way that there's going to be an increase in inflow of money, of resources, of commitment and effort, a new contract, a renewed contract. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. Let's move on to the Emperor. Show me this Emperor energy, please, Spirit. Give it to us quick. I got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I am feeling like an Emperor is waiting on somebody to be released. Either they're waiting on you to free yourself or they're waiting on you to literally be released. So this came up first. I'm going to get it. But first, let's get the Emperor reading and understanding. Here's the Emperor card. I'm seeing a lot of blue in these cards too. The last angel that on the Six of Air is wearing blue, a shade of it. So that's some type of wisdom to me. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept the leadership role, structure, and discipline. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse could be that somebody could release something. If they were holding on really tight, they could just let it go. Or this may have been a past energy. This may have already happened. Heavy Aries energy. Look at this card. Look at the base. Heavy Aries energy. Somebody is relinquishing control. They're relinquishing a lack mentality for some. Let's move on with the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Nine of Pentacles coming up again. This came up in the reading yesterday. So I would recommend people watch that reading. Nine of Pentacles, this is about self-sufficiency sometimes, self-reliance. Also the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette. This could also sometimes deal with a wife. So this person could have released a wife, let go of a wife. Somebody who they could have seen, excuse me, like they were a good choice because they were self-reliant, because they had all of these resources, or so it seemed. And maybe they did. Sorry, guys, I'm really itching. This is part of that allergic reaction I was telling you guys I'm having. Victory. Spirit literally told me today that I had the victory. Now, I'm preparing to go do my road test, but still, the victory. This is the victory card. The Six of Wands is a card of elevation, influence, and power. This is my power couple card too sometimes. Being in a position of leadership and authority, of influence, affluent. And the Ace of Wands. This card also came out in yesterday's reading. There's going to be a new, y'all, the passion that's here, the creativity that is here, it's about to be heavy. There's going to be a lot of power, a lot of firepower as well. So far, that's 4 cards right there. Spirit, please show me anything else to connect it to this Emperor energy. I feel like even the lovemaking is going to be fire. Somebody is planning something right now. They are plotting and planning to come towards the woman of their dreams. This woman is absolutely stunningly beautiful to them, like have everything in all the right places to them. But the spirit is equally beautiful. I feel like this person loves you because of your heart, whoever this is. And they want that. Again, strength card here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces somewhere. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Leo energy. Big Leo energy with the strength card coming out. I feel like somebody is recognizing that your spirituality and emotions is what makes you beautiful, confident, strong. It's also possible that some of you guys could receive some type of deceptive communication from someone who could be in the other woman energy. Don't let it shake your confidence. But I feel more so like, yeah, I think you should take your time. If you have to make a decision because somebody's coming towards you, this Emperor is going to be coming towards you, really laying it on thick. Okay, I want you to take your time before you make a decision. This Four of Swords came up already. But what I do think is going to happen is you're going to be able to change residence, to move on quickly. Or this could be that somebody who has already moved quickly is now in an energy of having to take their time, having to slow it down before they make this next move. Some of y'all could be traveling, or this person could be traveling to go on vacation. Some of you guys are going to be moving away from each other for separation. For some of you guys, the revival will be in a current connection that you're already a part of. They are, in fact, already your twin. But there's some darkness that they have to deal with before they can recognize you, before they can recognize your light. And it may happen all of a sudden, but it's happening with the purpose of helping them to understand the connection and even you better. Yeah. That's the word for that. And now let's do this, and then I'm going to let you guys go. It's 11:10 on the clock. Yeah, we got Page of Pentacles energy, which also came up in the last reading. For me, this could have been like breadcrumbing energy, or just giving a little bit, somebody not being very mature and not being very knowledgeable right now in some matters. Maybe this person didn't understand how you can be so at ease in your mind, because their mind needs to be rested, or they need to meditate. There's been a lot of fighting, maybe fighting for something that you believe in, or they've been fighting for what they believe in. Somebody's been very guarded here. Page of Cups. Or this feels like, for some of you guys, there's going to be someone coming to you. They're going to make you an offer. You're going to be guarded against the offer. And I feel like what they're doing, this is new for them in so many ways. They're new to expressing their feelings, new to talking about spirituality, maybe. Or this is the reason why it's like they give a little, then they put their defenses up, and then they come back and give a little with their emotions. The energy behind that is being guarded. They've had to fight a lot, had to defend themselves a lot. All right, let's see some more. All right. King of Wands showing up here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy energy. So first of all, this is definitely making me feel like this time apart, this vacation, maybe it's going to be time spent around water, or just being in solitude or something. Whatever this Four of Air energy does, it's going to make somebody boss all the way up, manning up, or womaning up for that matter. They've been giving a little because they've been so guarded. They've been so attacked. There's been power struggle in this connection. They've even been guarded with their feelings and emotions, but something is going to happen during this separation, or during this period of rest and rejuvenation, and getting your thoughts cleared and your mind being able to be put at ease. This person is going to become like the most confident man you have ever met. I feel like romance is about to be on one in a good way. And you're about to experience a promise. The rainbow is indicative of a promise. Rainbows are going to be somehow significant to this connection. You and this person could already share children together, whether just spiritually or both spiritually and energetically. Or who knows, it could be a ready-made family, but a child could be here in the works. But this is about complete wish fulfillment here. If you have been jumbled up, if you've been jumbled in the mind, confused, not understanding some things, guys, I'm telling you, clarity is coming. You are about to experience such a beautiful ending to a story that seemed very tumultuous, even if just energetically. And the reward that you are about to receive for the effort and for the work that you have put in is one that's going to be extremely beautiful, guys. With the 10 of Cups, that is a happy ending. That is like a happily ever after. That's fulfillment and contentment in every aspect of your life. And that's big news. I'm going to end this reading. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony, first within ourselves and then within our world that surrounds us. It's been my pleasure, you guys. Y'all hear me about to lose my voice. I've been so excited from the word say go. This was a long message, but it was much needed. My Cash App is up on the screen. I'm going to leave it there for a few more minutes before I go ahead and end this. You can go ahead and feel free to donate a love offering of any kind. For those who would like to go ahead and book a one-card pull, like if you felt this resonated with you and you want something just directly for you, whether it's to confirm something that you know or whatever, you can cash at me $10, put in the notes, general reading. I'm getting to download. My left ear is ringing. And my right ear is very, very clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you too, Val. It is absolutely my pleasure. Let me go back and put that back up. I'll leave it up for a little while longer. For those who just want to take advantage of that special, you can Cash App or Zelle me. Go to my story, you guys. Look at my story. There should be a picture up there with this information. $10 one card pull readings, general. Or you can literally go look through a few of my latest posts. I have a picture up. Follow the information on there, and you can get your reading. Now, I do have a road test to do today, but everybody who participates in this will get their reading. Rarely have I ever not given somebody a reading. All right, I'm going to pick all of these up, and then I'll take the Cash App down, and I'll be ending this live. Thank you so much, Spirit. I give honor and glory and esteem to the Elohim that work together to get these messages to us. Whew. So beautiful. A lesson. So guys, I'm hearing for some of us, somebody that's a part of a connection, you're going to get a lesson. Like your person was only learning with you. They were only learning something. They were only learning something with you is what I'm getting. They couldn't fully open up just yet because maybe they were not meant to. But when they're done with this lesson, it's going to lead them to this energy, which will eventually lead them to this. That's for some of you guys. For others, it still stands that this is the person you're with. Okay. And they still had to learn lessons from you by being connected with you. I missed it. Did you say $10 reading? I did. I did. Now, this reading wasn't the $10 reading. I'm saying that I'm having something happen where the readings are $10 now. That's like the latest special for this week. They are $10. It's not even a full reading. You know how I do one card pulls usually during the live. It's just a personal one card pull. All right. So guys, I am done picking up the cards. I'm about to get off of here. The battery low. Everything is going the way it's supposed to. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to my collective who was with me through this all. Blessings to you guys. All right. I'm signing off. Bye.